Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, boys and girls of all ages, what you're seeing is everything this character is going to finish the game with. For those of you who don't know, Demon Souls is a very hard game. I know, it's crazy, right? For those of you who don't know, I fancy myself to be okay at it. So I decided to do what I like to call the default gear challenge. What is the default gear challenge? Clearly, I'm going to build a house. But to quit being facetious for more than 2 seconds, I may only complete the game with the default gear that the class starts with. And yes, I'm going to do all 10 classes. There's a specific order I'm doing them in because I had friends and Discorders do a vote. Royale 1. So that's why I'm doing Royale first. Royale. Is nailed it. So you may be wondering, wouldn't that be, for those of you who have played Demon Souls, wouldn't that be the easiest one to start with? The answer is yes. Royalty has like the best starting gear. They can do all sorts of stuff. They have access to, you know, the intelligence-based sorceries, spells, wizardry, and they have S-Stock, which is best stock. So I'm going to explain the rules of each run every time I start one. And doesn't matter what anyone else says, a viewer or not, these are the rules. I may not switch gear, so what you see here, all this stuff, that's it. I can't take any of this off and replace it. I can take it off, but I have to put it back on if I want the gear back. So that means I can't just come back with a great sword. You guys are like, wait a minute. I can use any item I want. I can use any ring I want. Because, let's face it, playing this without the cling ring would be a fucking nightmare. A nightmare. I can level up, but if I do any grinding, such as the Reaper and 4-2, I have to use the gear to grind with, which means, yeah, it's not going to be worth my time or yours to watch me grind that shit out. Probably not going to grind anyway, because the average soul level before you hit New Game Plus 1 is like 80, 90 if you really push it. And, well, it's not really worth the time. That said, I will be leveling up. Get the parry. Bonk! Easy game. Easy game. I'm going to play Pokemon Snap, it's harder. Easy game. Easy game. Hey guy, you guys tell me how easy this game is? Huh? 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 Oh, look how easy this game is. I say that, but the worst is yet to come. So to continue on with how these all roll out, I am stuck with that gear. I can't equip anything new. That means if the class doesn't come with a wand or a talisman, they are locked out of spells. I can equip any new spell I want, but again, if they don't start with one, they're absolutely fucking boned. Also, there's maybe swearing. You can tell me dropping 2 F-bombs already. Lots of swearing. Lots of swearing. If you're looking for a speed run, this ain't it. If you're looking for someone to use tricks and exploits, this ain't it. If you're looking for someone who's gonna treat this as a quote-unquote casual run with each class, like, yes, this is it. Ow. I'm going to try to explain everything I'm doing for those who, well, they don't know dick about Demon Souls, and let's face it, not too many people do know dick about Demon Souls because it's Demon Souls, it's not Dark Souls, not Elden Ring. So, the reason why this is going to be the easiest run of the bunch, in my opinion, or who knows, I could be wrong, is because the Royalty class starts with a ring that regens mana. They can cast a pretty powerful bolt from the get-go while it regens mana, and they have S-Stock, which, in case you can see me parrying, S-Stock does insane parry damage. By insane, I mean, sorry. Now, this guy is optional. If I could kill him, I'm better off. Oh, I'm better off. Yeah, let's start with upgrading, you know, some stuff that I normally wouldn't upgrade, etc., etc. But if he kills me, I lose out on all those bonuses. obviously I don't want to lose this bonus to myself. It's in my best interest to try to take this big boy down. I'm probably going to lose him, I'd say at least 5 out of the 10 times that I do this, because there's 10 classes starting off. But the easiest one to take him down with, well, you're looking at it, the rail class. Just shoot him right in his big old fat butt. What's he gonna do? Also, I should note that he pretty much one-shots almost every class with every attack, so I don't have any room for error. He hits me once, it's GG. By GG, I mean BG. Bad deal. Woohoo. Oh, I should move your panic. I might beat him this run, we'll find out. This is all recorded live, no ad-libbing. Just kidding, it's all ad-libbing. I plan on doing basically unedited videos, so you're going to see the full level that I played through. You're going to see all of Voluntaria, all of that stuff, but it's going to be separate videos, so they're at least digestible, and then I'll do like a master cut for your typical professional YouTuber showing off all the highlight reel stuff. But because I'm not paid like a professional YouTuber, you're not getting that. Sorry kids, it's just not happening. Well, I had some sort of way for you to donate. Some sort of means to poke this guy in the butt. And yeah, this is not my means of income, so again, if you're looking for like a professional speedrunner, this is not it. I'll be doing a fun challenge for the game I like. And I beat the demon. Now that the challenge stuff is all explained, I'm gonna touch back on it while going through the rest of the Nexus. So again, to recap, default gear only. I may level the gear up, and I'm going to, because dear God, I'm gonna need that stock to be best stock. I can't use anything I pick up, so that iron helmet is picked up. Nope, it's worthless. I can use any item I want. I can switch my rings out. Everything else, I'm locked into. I can equip new spells, but again, if the class doesn't start with the ability to use spellcasting items like a talisman or a rod, or super rod, I'm going Pokemon jokes, I can't do it. So I could give my knight, you know, heal when I use the night route, but it doesn't matter because you can't use it because it doesn't have like the talisman to cast heal. The priest can use it, but that's the priest. So I feel on paper, for those of you who know the classes, probably going to find this out, Barbarian is probably going to be the hardest class to roll through. And yeah, let's just go ahead and let this guy step you back to the Nexus. And that'll be the end of our intro cut. I'm going to get punched to the Shadow Realm. And I will be excluding the Nexus or any grinding I do just to save us some time. But every step of the journey through the worlds will be recorded from start to finish. And like I said, there eventually will be a master cut.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel.
Let's skip this. I'm gonna go right to Voluntaria, which is known as 1-1, but after I upgrade. Is one of the bonuses to complete in the tutorial is that you have some upgrade materials, like souls and whatnot. And I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade my stuff, because this is it. Oh, I don't have the souls. Now, I do have the deluxe DLC stuff. Not really a whale, I guess you could call me a dolphin. That was a dolphin. Kiki. So, that's also barred. I'm not allowed to use my DLC stuff. Unless it's the ring, which, honestly, as you can tell, I didn't grab the ring out of my box. Because it's just not worth it. I'm gonna have the cling ring soon. And the longevity ring is kind of a... It's a MacGuffin. It's a MacGuffin ring. So this is 1-1. And, yeah, I'm gonna do everything I can to go through 1-1. Obviously, this is going to be the easiest part of the run because your character is designed to deal with 1-1. Alright, but I'm gonna do my first swap. So, what I did, for those of you who don't know, because Demon Souls may not be your thing, was I put my wand on my left hand. so I can still stab things with the rapier, good beer, and also cast a spell. It also extends my mana bar because it's a silver wand. The reason why this class is absurd to start with. It extends my MP bar whenever that magic silver wand is out, and yeah, where we think shape. However, it means I can't parry unless I put the wand away. I'm saying that time 5 times fast. And it leaves me vulnerable to not being able to block, even though the buckler isn't 100% physical absorption, which means I will take some chip damage when I block it. So it's basically a parry shield. I gotta tell you, I'm not a meta guy. I absolutely hate rapiers and halberds. So when I say I'm not gonna like attacking with this guy, it's not hyperbole, man. Nice. I do have the luxury of this character to kind of just hang back and approach enemies at a relatively safe distance. But this armor, this setup is gonna leave me very squishy. Very squishy. Very squishy. However, with the way the rapier attacks, I can go into tight corridors and be like, oop, oop, oop. See? Oh, you done messed up, son. So did I. That was supposed to be a backstab. And I can pick all this stuff up. I can, but it doesn't matter. I can use fire bombs because they're items, but I cannot use anything that's equipment. So let me go ahead and slot these wonderful herbal medications, Happy Face. I see you. I cast Hadouken. Hadouken. Where's your buddy? Yeah, I took some chip damage. I'll be doing no glitches, so I'm not gonna like make bosses disappear or go back in time and give their mothers the A word. But yeah, I will be doing things like the roll skip for Part1 and all that stuff, etc. Blah blah blah. And I will try to explain anything that I do. Again, I know a lot of you are not Demon Souls players, and Demon Souls really didn't get a fair shake in both its lifespans, if we're being honest. PS5 port's cool and all, I'm playing it. I actually enjoy it. But it came out when no one had a PS5 because, you know, COVID and blah blah blah, and I'm sure I'm getting demonetized. Not that I'm monetized anyway, thanks YouTube. But if I was, the C word. Ah, I'm burning. Doctor, doctor, can't you see me burning? Why I throw it? Wow, way to D-lock. Couldn't be me. So again, which makes this class so absurdly powerful is I'm regenerating MP as I just walk. Other classes, or hell, you just don't have the ring. You don't get MP regen. And in a game where you're pretty much attritioned to death, makes a huge flippin' difference. Now normally, this ball is going to come down and crush me, but I know the ball is there. Before nearby. And you get the bastard sword. Now, I may be a bastard, but I don't need that sword right now. No. Ow. Got an arrow to the ass. You think you're funny? You think you're funny with your crossbow, Johnny Crossbow? Huh? You think you're so kawaii? Huh? Let's do this, motherfucker. Baka. And, debating if I want to cheese the Black Knight or not. And you'll see why the Black Knight is a huge deal in a minute. But we're not going after Black Knight. We're going after the Blue Knight. Look at him. His face. These guys are your standard tough guy enemy. They will put you in your place if you're not. Ow. Oh, okay. Easy game, 0 out of 10. These are fog gates. You have to open them, so whoa. We're gonna go down this way. This will get us one of the most important pieces of... I don't want to say equipment. I don't consider rings equipment, especially for this run. Pieces of gear. Armament. Ring blingery. There you go, ring blingery. Well, we had Drizzling Shield. Why is that thing so rare? Shittiest shield in the game, rare drop. Now we put it on the stairs. Doing our thing. Beam. Beam. I'm not good. I used to be really good at soft locking, which is just not to be confused with like the game soft locking, but just kind of free aiming your spells and hitting them without locking on. Whereas a hard lock is that little white and blue dot that targets your enemies, the little cursor. Beam. For those of you who don't know, you might be wondering why this cling ring right here is going to be clutch. The cling ring, well, there you go, less HP reduction in soul form. When you're in soul form, i.e. you have died, you'll notice the health bar up there is missing a huge chunk. Let's get them in soul form. When you die, when you're a phantom, you have half your health. As in half your permanent health. When you wear the cling ring, it's 75% of your permanent health, and it's a must if you're playing co-op or if you're just dead. Because you need it. It's mucho importante. And then a guy who's already kind of squishy, I should probably heal up. I don't have the regen ring yet. And a guy who's quite squishy, you want all the health you can get. So. Oh yeah, I forgot. This guy dropped something when I killed him. Moon grass, where pretty good. That's it. Alright, so we're gonna aggro this guy. Now this guy can one-shot pretty much everybody starting off in that class. It's worth quite a bit of souls. So what we do is we piss him off, get him to chase us. Oh no, please don't chase me, Baka. But no, senpai. And yeah. His armor and a very predatory decision, which I buckled, is in the deluxe edition. So you could be one of those Black Knights with the cold red eyes. And it's the same defense as a non-red knight armor, which is the blue knight armor, which is... You've already seen me kill them. These guys are sort of like the optional mid-bosses that pop up. Just I would consider to be. This guy's pretty tanky, pretty smart, keeps his shield up. They're basically like pseudo NPCs, how they behave. Come and get me, big boy. Come on over, baby. Oh god. Now, what you gotta do is you lure him over here to do something stupid. Is he gonna come get me? There he is. So what you do, you stand like here. Uh-oh. Ah. He didn't buy it. He didn't buy my subscription. He's not dead. Is he going back? He's going back. Alright. So what's supposed to happen is he does that. Oh, shot. He kills you. He kills you. That's what's supposed to happen. Anyway, he's supposed to fall off that little corner and die from fall damage, but instead he kind of just beat my ass. It's fine, it's fine. I expect to die a lot during this run. For those of you who don't know, enemies respawn when you die, and if you die before you get your stuff back, you lose all your experience / money. It's both. Your souls are both. Yeah. What did you do with that? However, the cling ring opened up a shortcut, so I don't have to go all the way to the left, I can just go right and up the tower. Sorry, I can still go left and up the tower. That's the other shirt. Ow. Kick. That's it. Beam. Didn't you need some beam? Beam. Beam. Oh god. Beam. You need some beam. There's Link shield. Beam. Ooh, pine resin. So that's useful because it imbues your weapon with fire element. And the first boss just hates fire. Roses are red, violets are blue. Beam. Beam. Wow. So these are kind of rare drops, and they're really useful for obvious reasons. Because I just said, you know, fire boss bad. You'll see exactly why it's important that I have some of these when I get to them. Because honestly, it's not a big deal, but if you're really wow. Okay. The only resin I'm giving this game at 5 is Byaku as it were pretty good. That's it. Oh shit, didn't even know you were there. And there are my souls, and a pile of blue goo and red goo and goo goo and stuff. Honestly, don't think I'm gonna mess with the night this time. I typically go by the rule of if I died because I was trying to cheese the night wasn't meant to be. One of those guys. So it's just life trying to tell me not to do it. So I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna kill the blue knight and go on my usual way. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this cuck. What are you gonna do? Huh? Oh. Oh yeah, how's that parry? Yeah. So parry, much doom. We're just gonna go on. And so there's a little, it's not really hidden, but if you didn't know it was here, there's a little side quest start here. So we're gonna whoop, and we're gonna get one of the most important rings in the run that isn't the Kling ring. The Thief ring. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna gently headbutt this guy off the cliff. Make him do his own fighting, we're gonna help him. And this won't aggro him. Also, I gotta headbutt better. Because the whole thing is we're supposed to normally approach from the front and help him kill these guys from down there. While he's like, oh, help me, I'm so scared. Mama. Instead, we make him do some fighting while keeping him heckin' protecting. And because I headbutted him, he's not mad at me. Headbutts don't really do damage. They just kind of jostle people around. There you go, brass telescope, which is what we're after. Oh, nice door kick. Dramatic fucker. And there is friendly fire, so I have to be careful not to hit him, because, yeah, that would suck. See if I get the backstab. Hey buddy, how's it going? It's nice claymores. Just come and not die. Because he died. Now we can get a weapon that we're not going to use, but I'm not going to get it, so I'm going to falchion. Falchions are really good because they cause bleed, you son of a biscuit. I need him alive. Could you move? I'm trying to get in here. Could you hit him again? There you go. What I'm going to do while we're waiting is I'm going to slot in that one of those firebomb stacks. Wow, 11, that's pretty good. And we're going to see another fun trick that you can do with fire. Ready to see some fire, kids? See these barrels? Hadouken! Hadouken! And yeah, that keeps him from getting murdered by these little fuckers down here. Oh, ow. How dare you gently boop me? Get gently booped. I counter boop your boop with more boop. And those shards will come in handy. So shards are used to upgrade weapons. Sharp are typically used for like dexterity-based weapons. And I need those because this is a dex-based weapon. What a convenience. How kawaii. Could you get the fuck out of my way? Definitely getting some button shots. I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring. By a lot of Elden Ring, I mean I finally platinumed it. So I was like, yay! Time to celebrate by hating myself in Demon Souls. This guy, can you get out of the way with your cool gear? And there is an exploit you can do with him, but it doesn't do us any good here on a default equipment run. Basically, it lets you get endgame armor sets in a ring early. Which, again, no good if you're not using that, because you're just being a jerk. You're just killing the poor guy. Just have to kill him. Or let him die to those dredgelings. Aren't you some sort of trained soldier guy? How are you losing to some wizard man with a pointy stick? Just a pointy stick, really. Just a sharp, pointy stick. That's all swords are. There you go, I have now pissed off every sword collector in the universe. They're not pointy sticks, they're sharpened metal. They're metal sticks that are sharpened. No! Yes. Oh yeah? I'm trying to daily dose of vitamin laser beam. I keep wanting to hit triangle. So in Elden Ring, triangle is the pickup button. And X makes you jump. So I keep trying to do that. To no avail for obvious reasons. I fucked this up. Can I get a redemption arc? Do you won't. Okay, how about now? Try it now. Maybe we'll keep doing it. Okay, you know what? I'm done embarrassing myself just to be this guy. What? Oh, I should have followed up on that. You gonna come down here and fight me like some sort of knight fights a man? He's not a knight? Ow. No healing. Only I may heal. He healed on. Oh, these grasses suck. The sun was in my eyes, so I couldn't parry. See you next fall. Alright. So, this bridges this lake littered with enemies, so a neat little trick you can do here is... Oop. Do the biscuit track as they all get rolled to death. Ow. Don't put arrows at me, dude. No bueno. As you see, there's a dragon in the background. Spoilers for the next, I don't know, minute. There's actually 2 dragons. Bum bum bum. This Kung Lao hat. Jerk. Wing spear. Wow, that's actually a rare drop. It would be really good if I wasn't using a character who could, you know, have to ignore equipment. Oop. Wow. I'm not good at this stuff. Yeah. What did you learn? There's that dragon I was after mentioning. Now, normally I'd run across where that other blue dragon was, and I would try to get his gear. But honestly, there's no point to it because I'm not going to use it. There's like a really good ring there, and maybe I should get the ring. Is that dragon gonna come down? Is he gonna kill these guys yet, or what? Normally the dragon comes down and there's this glorious gout of fire and everybody dies except for me. You gonna do it? You gonna do it? Punk bitch. Fine, I guess let's cross the bridge normally. Which is abnormal, because normally he just destroys everything on the bridge. Sure, I get the broken dragon for a run where I kind of use the dragon to murk everybody. Guess I'll try the daily dose of vitamin beam. It's good for you. Now watch, I'm gonna run across the bridge. The dragon's just like, gotcha. Where the? You okay, buddy? Are you drunk? You need to call in sick? Where the fuck are you? What are you doing? Do the thing. Do the thing, you fuckstick. Do it. You stupid fucking flying fuck. There. Was that so fucking hard? You really stay there. If he goes away, I'm just gonna run across. Oh, now he's doing it. See, that's what he's supposed to do. There's this loop he does where he burns the fucking bridge and it repeats over and over again. That's what he's supposed to do. You know what? I'm gonna go grab that, I'm gonna at least grab the Nexus shards that are down here. So Nexus shards get you back to the Nexus full of weed. And normally this dragon, you do this whole, like, dodge his tail thing, or her tail thing, or whatever. You get the ring and the shield, and you get to show off for people on YouTube. I'm not doing that with this character. I just want that. Well, sorry, Archstone Shard. Nexus Shard. Link too much Demon Souls and Dark Souls and Souls. Same thing. Archstones pull you back in to the Nexus for free. Because normally you either have to run back to an Archstone and touch it, which is that little sword at the beginning that you saw me spawn in, or you have to, like, warp there with one of these, or use your banding. If you use the banding, you lose all your souls. Which, obviously not ideal when in a game where souls are your currency, to lose all your currency. Oh, that roll into the fire, stupid. We're safe. Haha, stupid dragon. I'm a dragon, I can fly. This opens up the other shortcut, which would take me ballpark this area. Alright. So now, this gate's open. I gotta go through and open up the other gate, which finishes the shortcut. So that opens up the... Actually, no, that opens up the boss door. I'm stupid. Ignore me. My mom's super smart. Yoink. Yeah, you only resin. I'm giving the team a 1. Who has the poison swear? Stop stabbing me, I'm trying to make a joke. 9 pine resin is absurd. It's so absurd that I'm actually going to use one right here. Oh yeah. Flame sword of battle. Bonk. Have tried getting off my sword? That'd be neat. So, much like the boss, these little guys, when I get to them... Oh. Shield stab just OKOs. So these guys are like made of oil or whatever, so they don't like fire. And their whole gimmick is their shields do a heckin' block good. Well, you know what they don't heckin' block good? Fire. It's fire. I said it earlier, why weren't you paying attention? I thought you loved me. It's fire. They're also really good at sniping those spears they throw. Military phalanx blob things. And we're off. It's fine. Poke you in the jelly. This is the other shortcut. Now it's round robin, full circle. It's all uphill from here, etc., blah blah blah. Well, who did it? I thought I killed you. Now you've had enough, bitch. I was gonna say, if you dropped another resin, that'd be kind of funny. Alright, so, resin. Got those fire bombs, inner fog, it's time to go easy mode. Hadouken! Oh, that's a bad throw. So these guys are a phalanx. If you couldn't tell, they are all shield. All shield and pointy. Fire just wrecks their shit. And I could just hurl laser beams at him, but prefer to hit him with fire. Don't get them. Yeah, whatever. So the downside is that it's really defensive and hard to get in there. Once you do get in there, as you can tell, they're running out of little blobs to defend the core. Ow, dicks. And you can do what I do, which is just chip them all down so there's nothing left and he runs away. That'd be petty. Spoilers. I'm pretty fucking petty about it. It's almost like he's trying to hide his last remaining blob from me. Easy game, 0 to 10. Sharps and sharps. There you have it. That wraps up part 1 of the default gear Voluntaria run of running that runs. I'm going to end the video here, and we will continue on in the next area. Catch you on the flip side.